Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky held discussions with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer in London on Friday. This was followed by an in-person attendance at a meeting of the Coalition of the Willing, a group of over 24 European leaders pledging military support to Kiev while urging more pressure on Russia to end the war. During his visit to Downing Street, Zelensky and Starmer displayed the Octopus interceptor, a drone system developed by the Ukrainian military. The UK has committed to the mass production of this interceptor, which is designed to counter Russia's extensive use of the Shahed-type drones. The meeting, hosted by Prime Minister Starmer, aimed at finding ways to shield Ukraine's power grid from daily drone and missile attacks as winter approaches. Also, enhance the supply of longer-range missiles and coordinate efforts to further sanction Russia's economy. The meeting, which included leaders such as NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, Dutch Prime Minister and Danish Prime Minister, in person, was briefly interrupted by a poor audio connection which caused the UK Prime Minister's voice and sound to disappear during his remarks. The meeting was attended by dozens of other leaders virtually. European leaders said they were determined to hit Russia financially to bring Russian President Putin to the negotiating table.
First, we will act to take Russian oil and gas off the global market. Last week, the UK became the first country to sanction all of Russia's oil majors. On Wednesday, the US acted decisively to join us, together with further sanctions from the EU. And we're choking off funding for Russia's war machine.
Meanwhile, Kirill Dmitriev, Russia's top economic negotiator, has arrived in the US for talks. He stated that he would convey to his American colleagues that Ukraine was hindering necessary dialogue. His visit comes after Washington imposed sanctions on Russia's two biggest oil companies, Rosneft and Lukoil.
It's Ukraine that doesn't want to resolve the problems, the accumulated issues that need to be addressed, and therefore we will convey to our American colleagues that Ukraine, unfortunately, is disrupting the dialogue that is necessary, and again is disrupting it at the request of the British, at the request of the Europeans who want the conflict to continue.
In an interview with CNN, Dmitriev indicated that a meeting between President Trump and President Putin is still on the cards, albeit at a later date. Dmitriev said he believed that Russia, US and Ukraine are reasonably close to reaching a diplomatic settlement to the war. Media reports say that the Budapest meeting was put on hold after pressure from US Secretary of State Marco Rubio. According to reports, the phone call with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov led Rubio to believe the meeting would not achieve any progress. Lavrov later confirmed that Putin dismissed Trump's ceasefire proposal and remained committed to achieving the goals of his invasion.